We've been here for about a year and a half. In that time, we've been desperately trying to learn Japanese. But you know what? There's a lot of people here that speak English. And so you guys wouldn't have to learn Japanese. You guys could just start speaking to the ones that know English. And so we are inviting you to come do that and make some friends. And we want you to, go out there and hold signs saying, hey, come practice your English. There's a lot of people here that want to know English and they're trying to learn English. And so they want to speak to a native speaker. And that's you guys. Y'all are native English speakers in all likelihood. So we want you to come be part of Super Summer Global because we know you guys know the gospel and you want to share the gospel. I came across a guy last summer from a team with IGO that was out here from Willis, Texas, our sending church. And they had a school teacher that's out here sharing the gospel by holding up the free 5-minute English lesson sign. And a guy comes up and she gets to the end of the presentation and he's like, man, I want to know more about Christianity. And she tells him the story, the gospel. And this guy hears it and he says, I've heard this before. And that's very rare. We're like, really? You've heard this before? Who told you? And he says, I think his name was Billy Graham. And we're like, are you for serious? Billy Graham? And he's like, yeah, this story, this is what Billy Graham believes. And so this guy's got some pretty good English and he's talking about Billy Graham and we're like, okay, well, yeah, Billy Graham did believe this, and we just kind of rolled with it. And he didn't accept he didn't accept Christ right then and there, but he said, man, you've given me some things to think about. I hadn't heard this story since I heard it from Billy Graham, and that was a while back. So I got curious, man. I'm like, I got to ask Google. And I looked it up, and sure enough, Billy Graham had come to Osaka and preached the gospel here in one of his crusades in 1980. So here he was in 2018 hearing the gospel for the second time. And I just tell that story because it's so important for us to be getting out there and just sharing the gospel as best we can. To know and to share the gospel with a lost and dying world is what we are called to do. And she's sharing the gospel, and this guy hadn't heard it since, she picked up where Billy Graham left off. And he's like, man, I think this story is amazing, but I don't want to accept it today. And so we gotta, I don't know if this guy has another 38 years to wait before somebody else comes and shares the gospel with him. So come. Be the next person to share the gospel with somebody. Be the first person. I can guarantee you, if you come out here to Osaka, we're going to put you in front of somebody that has never heard the story of Jesus Christ. And you're going to be able to be the first person to share the gospel with them.